17 minutes. That's how long a wild elephant once stood over her dead calf, running her trunk over its skull. Slow, deliberate, like she was checking for something. You've probably been told that's instinct, a reflex with no feeling behind it. But days later, when her herd passed that exact spot again, every single one of them stopped. They touched the bones, in silence. And that's the part researchers still can't explain away. Here's the answer you'll find in most textbooks. Animals don't grieve. Not really. What looks like mourning is just a chain of chemical reactions, stress hormones, confusion, maybe a search response left over from millions of years of evolution. Nothing is being understood. Nothing is being felt. It's a body doing what bodies do when a part of the group goes missing. And for a long time, that answer was good enough for you, for me, for almost everyone. It's tidy. It keeps grief as something only humans get to have. But even the scientists who hold this position admit something strange. The behavior isn't random distress. It's specific. It's repeated. And it shows up in individuals who weren't even there when the death happened. That's a much harder thing to explain as just a reflex. Elephants aren't the only ones doing this. Crows do something researchers have started calling a funeral. When one crow dies, others gather around the body, not to feed on it, not to flee from the threat that killed it, just to stand there, sometimes for hours, before they scatter. Orcas do it too. In 2018, a mother orca carried her dead calf through open ocean for more than 2 weeks, over 1,000 miles, refusing to let it sink. None of these behaviors helped the animal survive. There's no evolutionary payoff to carrying a body for 2 weeks, or standing silent over bones that pose no danger and offer no food. If this were pure instinct wired only for survival, you'd expect it to switch off the moment it stopped being useful. It doesn't switch off. It lingers. And lingering is not what a reflex does. So here's the question underneath the question. If they do understand loss, even a version of it we can't fully translate, what does that mean about how we treat them? What does it mean for the elephant behind a fence, the orca in a tank, the animal in a line it can't see the end of? Maybe it's just instinct has survived this long, not because the evidence is strong, but because the alternative is inconvenient. It's easier to build a world around animals if we're certain nothing is really being felt inside it. Maybe the question was never whether they understand death. Maybe it's whether we're willing to understand what that means. If grief isn't uniquely human, what else did we assume only we could feel? Next week, I'm going to test that on something a lot smaller than an elephant.